educators are we really helping the students how to use AI. So I've done this before, and I've read this in one of the articles, and there is a formula on how to use AI prompts so that it will be really easier and faster. Not only easier and faster, but actually you can help the students to be creative. So creativity is really important on the prompting. So we can use the RTF formula. R means role, T means task, and F means format. So when we say role, you can inform the students that you have to give the AI a role. Let it know that the context within which is really operating, because AI is really, it has a huge, a broad, matter. So what you can do is make it really specific. And that's what you need to ask the students. How are you going to make the problem scenario to be very specific by giving an AI a role? So this will likely start by saying you are a example, or act as a musician, act as a poet, act as a teacher, act as a scientist. So from this part of the role, students now will tap their creativity skills. And then even the task, give the AI a task, let it know what you want it to do. So the activity itself and the format is to let the AI know how you want your information. They could ask for a grid. So what will be the challenge for the students and the teachers? So as a teacher, as an educator, what you need is to become a facilitator. Using the RTF formula, you can ask the students first to make the prompt and not directly go to an AI website. And a piece of paper, you can inform them, okay, you make a role, give the task, and make a format. In this way, it's you are giving them an activity, okay, an activity for them to practice how to make a paragraph. So this one is another example of tapping some skills. At the same time, other digital mindset. Another is, let me see this one. So how are you going to, okay, this one is iteration. So this is the prompt. Okay. These are what you can use. Okay, you can reduce the length. You can ask the AI to lessen the length of a paragraph, make this easier to read. Sometimes in my students, I even ask the students to translate it in Arabic language from English to Arabic and make it simple. Um, give it to me in dot points. Please clarify the meaning of. So these are the the words that you may use. Give me clear headings, subheadings, rewrite the output focus lesson more and more. Let me see here. Because when we say AI iteration, for example, like you're done with the prompting and then you type it with the AI using the AI and the AI gives you the answers. You don't know if the answers are correct or wrong. The students must know this fact that not all AI data is correct. Okay, not all are correct. That's why they have to use some iteration. It gives us the window into the students' metacognition. So, how they think about thinking, and as they iterate, they're answering the questions: what did I want? What needs to be improved? How can I explain that clearly to the tool? So, after they finish the prompt, they will type it. AI gives the answer. But of course, students will not believe at first because they don't know which one is right or wrong. That's why iteration is the next step. And when we say iteration, that's a time that they will weigh in which one is which one is the correct one, which one is accurate, which one is the fact, which one is the opinion. And what we can do as teachers is to use the AI feedback loops in the classroom. And when we say feedback loop, it's the cycle of plan. Okay, there's a cycle of planning it. You act, observe, adjust, repeat. So with AI, the students will solve something, okay, will answer something first, then the students will give the answers to the AI, and the AI gives the feedback. And once the AI gives the feedback, then the students will check it and refine it. After that, students will retry, then improve, and then goes back again to the first step. Why we're using the AI feedback loop in our in using why are we using it? Because if we're going to use the feedback loops, it means that we are tapping the digital literacy, identifying which one is right, which one is wrong, which one is fact, which one is opinion. And that is actually part of the digital mindset. So for example, okay, you at first you will be a facilitator of the context. So you can frame the students, uh, you can frame a problem to the students so the students can see what is the connection globally before solving. Um, so again, before you make a problem, okay, that the students will solve, you have to make sure that the problem is a real world SDG scenarios. For example, like food sharing, for SDG to water purification. So again, if you're going to use an AI, having an AI activity, first you have to frame the problem, and this problem should be globally connected, okay, before solving. And then the second step will be you will become the guide of the process. You have to show the students the feedback loop cycle. So you have to encourage the students that AI is not just a checker of the answers, but as a partner. So after that, after guiding the process, you will become a coach of the reflection. So every time that the students will get the answers, okay, will get some suggestions from the AI, you have to ask as a teacher some guiding questions like what did AI feedbacks tell you? How did your solution improve? What have you learned? Do you think it's correct? Do you think it's right? Um, and then how does this mirror the community? Um, what will be the next step? And then after that, you have to connect it, okay, and you will become the connector to the SDGs. So after the series of feedback loops, then that's the time that you're going to end the activity by refining